This group of elementary education majors is finishing up coloring their pictures. But they're not just taking a study break. They're actually part of an innovative Iowa State program to help support new incoming students both academically and socially. And they're much more than just study groups.
One of the things that students come to campus experiencing is that concern about whether I'm going to make friends on campus, how long is it going to take me to make those connections, and then also, can I do this academically? The Learning Community Program supports in both of those areas.
The Learning Community Program at Iowa State started more than 20 years ago, serving around 400 students. Today, there are more than 80 learning communities serving nearly 6,000 students. More than 70% of first-year students participate, and the benefits are impressive.
The one-year retention on these students is 8% higher than those who are not in a learning community during that first year. The 6-year graduation rate is almost 12% higher for students that are in a learning community versus those who are not.
Most learning communities pair freshmen or new transfer students with students in the same major. Just as important, they also include a few returning students to serve as peer mentors.
Learning community peer mentors provide the role of a big brother or big sister to students on campus. They're successful in their discipline. They made a successful transition to the university. They really do serve as a success role model for students coming in.
I, as a freshman, saw how much of an impact the peer mentors made on us because coming to college is kind of a scary thing for some and definitely a big change. And so to be a part of that change and make it a little bit easier for the freshmen to kind of settle in and being that help that they needed, I kind of see that as a teacher too.
Not all learning community members need to share a major, however. BOLD, or Bridging Opportunities in Leadership and Diversity, brings together a diverse group of multicultural students from the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences.
You get to hear a lot of different opinions and different ways of thinking that other people than yourself would have.
I think of it more as like a family, people that you can interact with, people that you can share intimate details about your personal life with, and you don't have to worry about it coming back to you in any kind of negative way.
It's all part of the goal of helping students build relationships that can keep them engaged during their time at Iowa State.
I definitely made some new friends because we all can connect. We're all studying the same thing, and so we all have a lot of the same interests, and then you see the same people in your classes, so you just start making connections right away and it makes you more comfortable.
Learning communities are also often involved in community service projects that extend beyond the classroom. The Save Planet Earth learning community spent part of last fall capturing and tagging monarch butterflies to help scientists learn more about migration patterns. And the Preparing Tomorrow's Teachers group that was coloring, it was all part of a community service project at the Ames Public Library to encourage young kids to read.
As a learning community, we raised over $300 and bought 300 books from Scholastic. And then at the end of the event, we handed out books to every child that came to the event. When I was first introduced to a learning community, I did not expect it to be such a rewarding experience, and I didn't expect to get so much out of it and be able to give so much back to the community also.
After over 20 years of successful growth, there are still plans to expand and develop the Learning Community Program on campus.
They're setting the tone for what it means to be a student at Iowa State. They've got the academic focus. They can help students who are struggling academically to get them to the correct resources on campus. They just can answer those basic college concerns that students have as well.
Being here at Iowa State, I have gotten so many amazing opportunities, and this learning community has given some of those to me.
I came here with a dream, and you start taking classes, and you kind of take a beating, and when it can get rough, and so when you become a part of a learning community, it gives you a greater sense of self-confidence.
For Iowa State News Service, I'm Dave Olson.